Hello everybody, welcome back to Max Manos. This is an incredible incremental shape destroying game I've had so much fun with so far in the two parts of these of this playthrough. Today we are essentially prestiging. We're going to fix a penta piece which resets our stats, gives us a multiplier and a weird game modifier. Let's jump straight into it. Let's fix penta piece. Are you sure? I am. Ooh. Okay, we fixed a piece. Here we go. Okay, Mono Repairman fixed the first penta piece. Shard multiplier increased by 20%. New game modifier, attack of the fists. Game modifier, attack of the fists. Every game modifier slightly changes gameplay as well as some of the shop upgrades. With this modifier, Max Manos' attack style changes to shooting powerful fist projectiles. Oh, whoa. Okay. Hear me out. This is harder than it was. This is harder than it was last time. I have to not aim, but I have to kind of aim. I didn't hit anything then. Okay. This is an interesting one for sure. Okay, I mean we got 288 coins. Let's have a look. Adds one additional square shape. Yeah, nice. Adds one additional triangle shapes. Okay, yeah. We're pretty good. We're pretty vibing right now. It's been a few days since I last played. I played this on the Sunday morning last time. It was kind of I've been doing it a bit recently where I wake up really early because I'm awake early every morning for work. But on a Sunday it's annoying. You kind of want to rest. But I've been getting up, walking my dog, making breakfast, getting ready, and then it's been like 6:30 in the morning still. So I'm like, what can I do? And I've been recording these I've done two. I've been recording these incremental games because they're quite long for my kind of videos, and it's been really nice. I'm going to get attraction straight away because that's going to get me a lot more shards. So it's been nice. I'm not recording this one on a Sunday though because I'm actually away this weekend. So everything is pre-recorded. Only a few days worth. So I'm recording this at night instead, which is different. It's a different vibe for sure. But same chill vibes. It's always the same kind of chill vibes with me, unless I'm screaming at my game. Okay, 572. Could get more attraction. Don't care about respawn time right now. I think attraction. Let's get 400 attraction, and let's also get another square. I could add more seconds, but I think I just want to get more shapes to start with. Okay, I'm quite excited to upgrade this attack because it's a lot different to the first attack that I had in the first two parts, where it was just like a nice, hover your hand over these shapes and deal the damage, and it was really easy to pick up the shards. Now it's kind of like I have to think a little bit. We've leveled up. That's huge. We get a modifier every time we level up. Okay. Let's get attraction again. And you know what? I'm going to add another square. Okay, so the more shapes I add, I guess the more shapes I can kill. Attraction is essentially a magnet for all the shards that these shapes are dropping, so I don't have to move my hand around as much to collect them. It's really good once that's maxed because I really don't need to move too much at all. It just picks up huge piles of shards for me. Okay. Yeah, less money this time. That's understandable. I could get more time. I could get more shapes. Let's get a pentagon, and let's also add some more time and add a triangle. Okay. Ooh. Damage upgrade is now unlocked. It's a bit different to the last damage upgrade, but it's there. Increases the damage of our projectiles, which I think one shot at the minute anyway. So I'm not too concerned about the upgrade right away. If we one shot hexagons, what else is there to one shot, Okay, not the best round. 498. I need more things to spawn. I can't afford damage. Let's get a square. And then I also can't afford any of those. Okay. Like last time, it's going to take a little while to get going, I imagine. But it will soon get going. It will soon fly, I'm sure. That's how it usually happens on these kind of games. As soon as it starts snowballing, it snowballs hard. I need like clumps of shapes so I can get, some good shards, because it's quite hard with this attack. I essentially need more projectiles, so there isn't any gaps. This is rough. Yeah, we only got 673 that time. Okay, so I could increase damage. I don't really want to, but it would increase the next one. Rate of fire, that's going to be pretty good for us. Okay, rate of fire costs 850. Yeah, so the damage one is kind of not really relevant right now. It will be later on when I want to, you know, hit the harder to kill shapes, but for now it's just there to kind of unlock the next upgrade, which rate of fire I think is important because, yeah, it's a long time in between shots at the minute. Nice. 965. That means I can afford rate of fire. Gives fist fired by Max Manos a 10% chance to drop a shard. That's pretty good. That's expensive. That's an expensive upgrade, so we'll see if we have enough for that. Let's see how much quicker this is. Doesn't feel much quicker right away. So we're going to need a few more upgrades on the rate of fire, I think. Okay, nice. Keep going. I want to... I need the range to go up with the projectiles. They don't fly very far. Which is kind of a bad thing for me, really. Oh, okay. We're not far away from leveling up, so I could add some more time. I'm going to spend the money on the rate of fire instead, though. I want it to be noticeable. Okay, so yeah, that's a little bit more noticeable, I will say. Yeah, I'm killing a bit quicker. That was an awful placement. I need to be right on top of the shapes, really, to get anything kind of done. Yeah, no, the rate of fire is a lot better. It is. I feel a lot better about it now. Okay, no, I'm not going to get leveled up this time. Okay, only 884, so we can't go for any of those. I'm going to max out square, and I'm going to add an extra second and a triangle. Okay. That was an awful start. The reason I need to add time is because I got quite close to leveling up that once, and obviously we would have done it if we had more time, and also more shapes. So you kind of just want to do all of those to get more XP and more shards and everything. I'm going to get a few of the upgrades soon that, you know, a chance to drop shards and all that kind of stuff. I was kind of just focusing on, I guess, on my main attack for now. Just over 1,000. Let's have a look over here. Let's get respawn time of squares. The chance for square and triangle shapes to shoot a projectile. I mean, I'd rather get regeneration, or would I rather get... I don't want to get damage. Let's get a pentagon, and let's also get a triangle. Okay, we can unlock a hexagon next as well, so that's pretty good. That'll probably unlock some more upgrades. Just it'd be more shapes, I imagine, but it follows the same upgrade paths as last time. There was a few upgrades beneath it. Finding it hard to figure out where to actually put my hand right now. It's like, what do I want to hit? You know, it's hard to hit clumps of shapes. It is slightly challenging, but it's a really just nice, satisfyingly good, chill game. Okay, 985. Okay, we're going to get a hexagon because I can afford it. And a triangle. So triangle's almost maxed, which is good. Obviously, respawn time we are going to want. I don't think I prioritize that as much because early game it's like, we can't really wipe the board anyway. You know, so why would I want them to respawn quickly? Because they've got enough time to respawn now. But it is helpful, especially the upgrades after it, because you can get a lot more shards from them. And they fire projectiles and all that kind of stuff. We've leveled up. That's huge. That's a new modifier. 1,000 gold acquired. I'm going to get another hexagon so we unlock circles. And I'm going to go over here and unlock respawn time. Level 2 for the squares. Okay. Probably going to want this hexagon, I imagine. It's going off the screen. Never mind. Okay, I'm not doing too well this time. Missed out on that one. Okay. Yeah, this is not a good round at all for me. Still get over 1,000 though. I could get a circle. Gonna level up triangles, and I'm also gonna add another second of time on because we can probably max out that time upgrade soon. Okay. I think we need to get the upgrades that have a chance to fire projectiles, because when these other shapes are firing projectiles, I think it's just these hexagons. They're helping me out a lot. They're clearing the board a lot. So I think we need to kind of switch onto the other page of the upgrades maybe and get a few of those done. Just they're not as fun. Do you know what I mean? Like they are in this, they are, but they're not. Okay. 1,492. Don't feel like I need damage right now. Could get more time, but I feel like increases the chance for... Okay, you know what? Let's get those increased. Oh, I can't get them both increased. I was going to say let's get them both increased by 4%, but I can't afford that one right now. Yeah, I think that'll be good. That'll be good if we can get other shapes firing projectiles, because that would help me out a ton. Because this attack is a lot more difficult than the other attacks. I say other attacks, other attack. I've only tried the one so far. I imagine we're going to get a different attack every single round, because this is the first penta and it's a different attack, and it says we get a different game modifier every time. So unless there's different game modifiers that are other than your attack style, I guess we'll have to find out. I could get a circle. I'm going to get a circle. I know that costs a lot. And we'll also get burst level 1 for the square and triangles. Okay. Circle. Yeah, circle's got quite a nice clearance range, hasn't it, to be fair? Oh, shadow shape. They're going to be hard to kill, actually, now that I think about it. Wow, okay, that was nice. Thank you to the shadow shape for that one. 50 shapes. Okay, we're probably not going to get leveled up here, but this is good. We can get some more time, maybe. 1600. I'm happy with that. Gives the fists fired by Max Manos a 10% chance to drop a shard on contact. Let's do it. 1500 that cost me, but let's do it. 10% is pretty good considering we fire how many fists? Like 6 or... I actually don't know how many we fire. 6 or 8 or something like that. So 10% chance. It's not bad. Also, we can upgrade that as well, so... Okay. God, it feels good to be playing this again. That should be a lot. Yeah, 1800. We're progressing. Gonna get another circle so we unlock stars, and then... Honestly, I think we should add another second. We can max it out next as well, and unlock the next time upgrade. The more time is good because I get a chance to level up, and we are clearing the board a lot more now. So maybe I need some respawn time. Yeah, I think we might need some respawn time. The board's getting cleared quite quickly now. Okay. Shadow shape there. I need it. Nice. Okay, we're clearing shapes, man. We're clearing shapes. We leveled up just at the end. That's huge. 3000 as well. Gonna level up that. Okay, I'm not gonna increase any more time right now. I think I'm just gonna max out square and triangle respawn time to start with, because that's the cheapest one. The rest do get kind of expensive, so we'll see how we get on. So you need to keep an eye out for those shadow shapes as well. They're the big ones that clear the board. And when the circles do that as well, that's pretty nice. Okay. I've only got a 4% chance to do that, I think, at the minute, though. So, yeah, you just need to get... It's like knowing what to upgrade first, right? Because there isn't really much of a balance. You kind of just got to do whatever you feel like. Not so good of a round earnings-wise. Only 1200. Could add more shapes. Could come over to here. That's expensive, isn't it? Okay. Don't want damage. I think it's gonna have to be shapes. It's gonna have to be shapes. Or do I want to increase the chance of projectiles? Let's just get 2 more pentagons, right? Let's do the sensible thing. Let's fill the board a little bit more. I think that makes the most sense. Increasing the time by 2%, I feel like isn't going to get us anywhere. So, at least to start with, obviously we can upgrade it. Okay, come on. No shadow shapes? Yeah, not a good round. I need to get the money going up, but I also need to get more shapes. Right, let's go by price again. So, like, how cheap are these? See, these are expensive now. That's 500, so I'll get that. I don't want damage. I could get attraction. Let's get attraction. I don't feel like I'm missing any shards at the minute, but it's just a very nice ability to get leveled up to the max pretty early. Don't have to think too much about collecting shards then. I'm not killing enough things, man. We were like clearing boards a minute ago. I must have got very lucky with the shapes I was destroying. Okay. Yeah, not getting a lot of money. I'm kind of panicking. 850. I could get rage. I'm going to get burst. And I was going to get regeneration. Wow, I can't actually afford anything. Okay. No worries. Yeah, I need to increase the chance, I think, to get more gold. I think if we can get the one where it's my projectiles have a 10% chance, that could be quite good. Okay, not going too well at the minute. Not going too well at all at the minute. Nothing's exploding, so I need to increase that chance. 1700, how much was that? See, it's not right. Rate of fire could be quite good, actually. It's that one that I need. That costs 2000, though. Well, I've increased my rate of fire, hoping that we get a few more kills from it. Still not massively noticeable, though. Still feel like I'm firing very slow. Okay. So I think we just need shape projectiles. I think that's the only way we're going to get strong pretty quick here. Okay. 1600 again. Don't want any more rate of fire, I don't think. I could get time. I kind of just think we need this. Like, so that's just the normal burst, and then we'll boost the strength of it as well, and then silver point increases the chance to get projectiles. Okay. Maybe I do need to just get some more time and get leveled up, because this is... Everything's so expensive, and I'm not getting a lot of shards each round, so... I feel like we're having a bit of a slow start to this this penta. It's taken me a while to get used to the attack, to be fair. I'm still not great with it, but... I think, yeah, if we can upgrade squares and triangles to shoot projectiles, you know, maximum chance kind of thing and good damage, then that will help us out a bunch. 1900 is pretty good. Still can't afford wallet, though. So I'm going to go back to shapes. That would cost 1500 to upgrade fully. I'm going to do it. I can't afford any other upgrade. Okay. Upgrades are getting expensive. I think we need to go back to doing it on price. Okay. Keep going. Keep working on everything. I feel like really inefficient at the minute because we're just not, you know, we're not clearing waves. I want that triangle, please. There's the triangle. Okay, there's some nice projectiles. That was a shadow shape, though, so they do that. They're like designed to be, you know, pretty strong. We're nowhere near leveling up, look. I'm going to buy 1 star and I'm going to increase the respawn time of pentagons and hexagons. Okay. Thought about damage, but once again, doesn't feel too important right now. I feel like as soon as our fist hits a shape, it, you know, they pretty much just die. Getting the projectiles for stars would be quite good. They're usually pretty good ones, I think. Let's upgrade those. Pretty of a nice shadow shape. They're the ones that I want to be focusing. Okay. 1700. We could add another circle. I don't think we want to do that. Everything's so expensive now. 850. Well, let's get some time increased, right? I know that does that. We'll also get damage increased because that is the cheapest one right now. And let's see what we can do. I need to increase the amount of projectiles that I fire if that's possible. That's where I feel like I'm the weakest right now. Let's get that star. Nice. Shadow shape. We're aiming for it. Nice. Thank you, triangle, for all those projectiles. Still not even halfway on the XP bar, though. Okay, 2,300. This is getting rough. Increase the chance for fists. Yeah, well, that's cost me 2,000, but that's a good upgrade. Increases the chance for my projectiles to drop shards, which is what we want, right? We need more shards. We obviously want to get the other ones upgraded as well. But everything is really expensive, and we're just not earning as much. Was this the same in my first part of this playthrough? I'm unsure. I can't think back. I know it took a while to get going, but I feel like we're really kind of slowed right down now. Okay, no worries. 2,800 is still pretty decent. I could level up this straight away. I Could also get explosion. I think we just level up wallet straight away. I know it's really expensive. There it is. That's what I thought we needed. Costs 4,500 though. So we won't be getting any more projectiles added to our attack just yet. I'm happy to, if we can afford it, keep upgrading the 10% chance to drop shards. That seems pretty good to me. Okay. Just need to keep going. It's kind of hard to remember what, you know, it looked like before. We had like a snake and arrows and all sorts of weird shapes going across our board. 2,900. Okay, so I can't afford either of these. That's fair. Add an extra 2 seconds to the time for 2,000. I'm going to add a second star so we unlock sparkle. And I'm also then going to add, I've got 850. I'm going to add attraction, level up attraction. I thought about adding more shapes, but okay, nice. This is nice stuff. This is nice stuff. Nice start. Trying to focus the stars because I think they're probably worth the most. I need to level everything up. If I can get every shape to like 5 projectiles, it's going to be a lot easier. Only 2,700. I can get increase the chances for shapes to drop an extra shard by 2.5%. Yes and yes. Upgrade that twice. That's all I need. It's just extra shards, people. Just drop the extra shards and I'll be happy. I do want more fists though. More projectiles. That's going to help out a bunch. That's, was it 4,500? I suppose if we get 4,500, that'll be probably the first upgrade that I do with that money. Like, you know, that's a good upgrade. Shadow shape. It's only a square, but still. Nice. I think it's pick everything up in time. 3,300. I can increase this again. I can increase this again. I think the 10% chance to drop. Wait, increase the chance for fist fired by Max Manos to drop a shard by 10%. And raise the shard's value by 1. Cost me 3,000, but I'm going to do it. Okay. Didn't realize it increased the shard's value as well. That's pretty good. Okay. We are, I think, vibing. I think we are vibing. Very nice. 1,900. I could do adding a bit of time, couldn't I? I'm not really getting anywhere. I got 3,600. That's fire rate, or that's this. I'm going to go bonus, and then I can level up something else. And I am leaning towards fire rate. Yeah, I think it makes the most sense. I still need to add more shapes, but we're not really clearing the board too much, so I'm kind of a bit questionable on the shapes. Obviously, it needs to be done, but like, I think maybe I just keep upgrading the fun ones until I can't upgrade, like, until I can't afford the next upgrade, and then we just go back and do all the cheap ones. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, yeah, I'm not really improving on this too much each time, so I'm going to spend some money on increases the chance for projectiles fired by square and triangles to drop a shard by 20%, and increases the value of shards dropped by square and triangles by 2 when destroyed. Okay. I'm going to start leveling up these maybe. Try and get some more shards. That's squares and triangles, wasn't it? So I want to focus squares and triangles though. Like, they're just useful to, I guess, get a hit in the background. I still want to focus like the shadow shapes and stuff. Things that are going to provide me a lot of money. Look at my XP on the left, man. We're not going anywhere. It kind of tells me we should be at a higher point by now. 3,006. Okay, so I can get that. Or I can keep. Let's get a sparkle for 3,000, and then let's get a respawn time of a pentagon and hexagon improved. Okay. Yeah, I feel weak. I feel like, what am I missing? You know, what haven't I upgraded? What am I lacking right now? I do think it's just the fact that we don't attack as quick, you know, and like we don't suppose we can attack more technically because of our projectiles, but it's harder to kind of focus on who you want to hit. We've got over halfway. We also got 4,500, which means I'm going to add an additional fist to each shot. Okay. That's pretty fun. Obviously can't afford anything else. We should have essentially just another projectile now. Okay, so we hit more shapes. That should be a lot nicer. Probably won't be able to afford another one of those upgrades for a while. Okay, we need more shapes and respawn time. We're starting to clear the board. Not like completely clear it, but we're starting to like thin out the herd a bit where it, you know, an attack isn't going to do a lot of damage now. Or is it going to kill a lot of shapes at the same time? Which you kind of need with this attack style, I guess, is to kill like clumps of shapes, you know. 4,200. Increase the chance for the fists fired to drop an extra shard. Or I'm just going to add some more shapes. Let's add a sparkle. I've added a pentagon. Bloom is 4,000. Okay. Very nice. I like how this one's a lot more relaxed than Nebula, which is the one we played before this. Like, I was like kind of in like Isaac, like the Binding of Isaac boss fights on that. I still had a great time playing it though, but that was the difference. Let's get a star and a hexagon. I think I'm going to focus on shapes. I think I am. Let's get some more shapes in here until they get really expensive. Then we'll go, you know, do some respawn times. I definitely need to add some just general more time, like seconds to the rounds, so I have a chance to level up, because I think that's holding me back a lot. I haven't had a new multiplier in, you know, like 10-15 minutes. Wonderful. Okay, 2,500, 4,200 in there. I'm going to add a bloom for 4,000. It's a new type of shape. They're pretty good. They kind of glitch out when you kill them and can attack loads of things at once in a small area. It's quite nice. Good way of clearing an area anyway. That's if their projectile thing triggers, I guess. Okay, so I need to increase that chance for everybody, but it gets so expensive. Okay, running out of time. 3,800. I can add a star. I could add a pentagon, and let's add rage. Yeah, let's add rage. More damage, I guess. I'm not sure what damage actually does, because I feel like everything gets one shot. Is it like pass through on this? Maybe. Can it pass through enemies, you know, and go to the next one? I don't even think it does that. I think it is just flat damage. Okay, come on, let's keep going. We're doing good with the shards. Obviously, I need a bit more work. 2,600. Sparkle. What about these shapes? What about this? Increases the value of shards dropped by square and triangle by 2. Again, okay, I like that one. And increases the chance for them to drop a shard by 20%. Maybe I'll just max out that. It's really difficult to choose what to upgrade. Everything is like kind of not balanced in a way where it's like, you know, game balance, but everything's balanced in a way of like what I'm interested in. Like, oh yeah, I want my shard values increased. Oh, but I also want my fire rate increased. Oh, but I also want more shapes on the board. I'm like, I don't know which one to prioritize. It's okay though. We're in no rush. Okay, we can just take our time and relax. Okay, I didn't get as much points that time though. Could increase my fire rate. Don't really want to. Could increase this. Don't really want to. Increases the chance for square and triangle shapes to drop shards of double value by 7%. Let's get some respawn time instead. Yeah. Let's get those cooldowns started. I just think the attack's so different. I think that's honestly the main thing. Oh, shadow shape. I'm not going to be able to... Oh, I did hit. Okay, nice. It's quite off to the left though, so the projectiles didn't reach the whole screen. Okay, that's good. Over 4,000 shards. I like this a lot, but it's expensive. Let's add some time. It's been a while since I've added some seconds to the board. We could do with some time. I need to level up, I think. Yeah, I'm not getting any more modifiers. I need to level up. I need that multiplier to go up. I need to get more shards per round so I can afford to actually improve. Okay, what is the most valuable thing at the minute? It's got to be the newest shape, you would think, but squares and triangles have a chance, you know, to increase their value, double their value, all that kind of stuff. I could add more seconds, but I've got a lot of money. I'm going to increase the value of square and triangle shards by 2, and then I can't afford anything else with 800. So that's pretty scary. So I don't know if we're saying I should be kind of prioritizing squares and triangles now or not, but I'll pick up any shard I see. We might notice it make a difference. We might not. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Time is so quick now compared to what we were used to at the end of that run when it was like a long time. 2,500 again. Add another sparkle. I don't really want to. I can do this some more. Do I even want to do this though? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. We can then get the, you know, the value increase for more shapes, I guess. Maybe I need more fire rate now as well. It's been a while since I've upgraded fire rate. You know, hit a lot more shapes a lot quicker, kill a lot more things. Especially if we're increasing the respawn time. Sorry, I also said decreasing the respawn time. Leveling up the decrease respawn time skill. Similar number every time. I could add 2 more seconds. That's 5.5. Okay, I'm gonna just add some more shapes. Added bloom. I need more projectiles as well. That would help. Projectiles, attack speed. Things that are just gonna, you know, make, like, there's just not that much XP on the board now because it takes me a few seconds in between each attack and then I have to move and pick it up as well. Obviously, so attraction would be a good upgrade, but it's not the most fun, so I'm okay picking up most of the shards with my hands at the minute. But there's, you know, there's more to it. That's 5, it's 5-7, 6-5 for an additional fist shot. I can increase fire rate once. I could add some TNT. I could. I'm going to increase the chance for shapes to drop an extra shard by 2.5%. And I'm going to add another hexagon. Okay, fire rate doesn't feel much improved just yet, but even if it's a small difference, we might notice it in the amount of shards that we're collecting maybe. If, you know, we're killing just more shapes. Still not as clumped up as I need them to be honest. I feel like we didn't start earning a lot of money until we added like snakes and omegas to the board last time as well. So maybe that's kind of the real like strong turning point in the run. So when you add those. Okay, 5-9 is pretty nice. Still not enough to add any of these, but it's enough to add some more fire rate for 5,000. I'm going to do it. And I'll increase rage as well, which is my damage. Okay. And we're clearing quite a larger area now when we attack, which is nice. I think the damage, honestly, is like the fists just seem to go further. Okay, nice. Wish that was in the middle of the screen, but still. Oh, this is very nice. We've leveled up. Okay, that made a huge difference. Wow. Wow. Okay, 8,000. I could spend this wisely. I'm going to add an additional fist to each shot. And I'm also going to increase my damage. I think my damage is the range at which a lot of my projectiles are flying. which is going to help me clear the board. Oh, yeah, it definitely is. Look how far they're flying now. Okay, that's going to help me clear the board a lot more. Oh, God, nice shadow circle shape there. Okay, so now we know that that's what damage did. I'm very happy. To be fair, it might actually say now, like, rage increases range. Unless it's called range and not rage. Wait. Oh, my God, don't tell me I misread it this whole time. I could have. Very easily, I could have done that. No, it is rage. Increase the damage dealt by projectiles. Okay. Well, I'm going to add an additional fist for 9,500. I can't afford any other upgrade of 1,200. That's okay. I'm happy to add more projectiles. Look how far it goes now. It's so much better. Okay, I do need some more attraction, I think. So I don't have to keep moving the mouse around as much to pick up the shards. This is a lot better. This is a lot better. Maybe we'll keep increasing damage. We'll see how many points we get. That's 100 shapes. I think add a bit more time, we can level up as well, perhaps. As if that's all I needed the whole time. I've been saying I don't need damage because the shapes get one shot anyway. I've always needed damage. Okay, it's 15,000 for the next. So I'm going to increase my rage and also my 2 seconds. Okay. Probably should add some 2% extra time as well. That 2% extra time is really not a lot of time. It's like 0.2 of a second at the minute, maybe. Something like that. And I suppose that scales with the actual time that, yeah, you add later on. Okay. We're not going to get to 15,000 for that that next projectile, but we are earning consistently 10k right now, so that's nice. Rate of fire, damage, time. I'm going to do time twice, so I think I added another 4 seconds there. I would just like to level up, because that multiplier on top of the 20% multiplier for shards it's big. Okay, nice. I love the range that we've got now on this attack. It's so much stronger. It's a shadow shape. Nice. There's the level up as well, so it was worth adding the time. Wonderful stuff. 11,700. Okay, so still can't afford that. I could increase fire rate. I could max out damage. Sorry, damage. I could max out this second one. Don't think I want to right now. I could add shapes. I could upgrade a lot of these, but I honestly think rage. I mean, yeah, it goes to level 20, so I'm not going to do that much, but I think we increase rage and fire rate a little bit, you know. That's what's been helping the most. I need to max out those shapes as well, at least the basic shapes. Okay. More time would be good though. Yeah, maybe I'll put some into time in a second, because we could do with leveling up again. I really need to snowball quite quick now, because we have such a slow period there for a bit. 11,000. So I could do this for 9,000. And then I could increase attraction, but honestly, right? Honestly, we've only got 2 circles. Let's add a circle. I need to keep adding shapes. Shapes are where it's at, man. That's what the game's all about. The shapes. Yeah, I need a lot of stuff. Our attack is now a lot better with damage and fire rate and extra projectiles. We are clearing areas, clearing waves. Actually, don't feel too bad. I'm not really missing any attacks anymore, because it's kind of hard not to, because of how much area our attacks cover now. Where it was really easy to miss an attack before, because you only had like 6 hands. They didn't go very far. Okay, look at that on the time. I'm going to upgrade the time again, unless I can afford that. I can't. I can almost afford it, but not right now. I'm going to increase the time by 2% a few times. That's now maxed out. What's next? 15,000 to add 3 seconds. Okay, let's see if we can level up with our current time, because obviously we just maxed out the 2% incremental upgrade. So we'll see if that's made a huge difference to how much time we've got. See if we can get something from it. Okay, I do kind of doubt it, but we'll give it a go. Oh, look at that shadow-shaped bloom. That was very nice. Wow, okay. Big fan of that. Not really too close to leveling up right now. Not a lot of time left as well. Shadow shape, that would help a bunch. There it is. Nice. Okay, that's 15,000. You know what that means? That's right. Another additional fist is being added. Just even more projectiles, essentially, from our main attack. That's almost full. It's going to cost a bomb to upgrade its last tier, I think, on that upgrade. So we might have to leave that one for a bit. Don't feel like we need too much damage right now. Our range is pretty good. I could always increase it. I think we need shapes and then back to respawn times and value increases and stuff as well. Also the chance for enemies to drop more shards, you know. All of those kind of things. You'd focus on those for a bit, I think. There was shadow shape. Oh, the circle. Very nice. And the triangle. Honestly, look how close we were to upgrading again there. That's crazy. Or leveling up again, I should say. I could add 3 seconds. I'm going to add... Let's add some pentagons. Let's add some hexagons. Okay, that's a lot of my money gone. I'm going to increase the chance for a circle start and sparkle to shoot a projectile. Okay, so we've maxed out pentagons. We can get... Yeah, we can get a lot more shapes. Board already looks more full. It's only going to get fuller as we go on. Okay, I like the blooms. I like the blooms a lot. We got a girder now we can unlock as well. I don't think I've added any girders yet. New shape. Okay, I'm trying to lock in. I don't think this one's going to get us anywhere near the upgrade that we were close to last time, but it's nice to know that we could get there if we just get a good round. Without me spending any more time on adding seconds to the run. Okay, 13,000, happy with that. Let's add some hexagons and a circle. The shapes are there, coming now. They're getting added pretty quick. Fill the board up with shapes, kill the shapes, get the shards, get even stronger, kill more shapes, collect more shards. Okay, nice. Another circle one, very nice. Any more shadow shapes? Because that's been a nice start to the round. I feel like I need a bit more attraction because I'm not really... I'm moving my mouse a lot right now to pick up these shards. Okay, am I anywhere close to leveling up? I am, but not enough time. Like I said, could have added the 3 seconds there, but I don't want to. I could add a girder. Or I could add 2 hexagons. I'm going to add 2 hexagons in a circle. Get those maxed instead. The shapes are getting smaller, which means the board's getting fuller. I did kind of wish it didn't just reduce the size of things. I wish it was like a proper chaos board. Then that would be too easy, I suppose. Any shadow shapes? That's what I want the most. It's a triangle there. That'll do. That'll do. Okay. Maybe we should add some girders, change the shapes a little bit. I feel like time, we could level up if we get some more time added. But it is 15k and that's a lot to spend, isn't it? That's a lot to spend. Could increase this, could increase fire rate, could increase... There's a lot of things I could increase. I could add a girder for this first time. I could upgrade these. Let's go ahead and increase the fire rate twice. That's another 20 point upgrades. Maybe get that to like 10 and then leave it. Like attacking quick is going to, you know, once again, just kill a lot more shapes. Respawn time isn't the quickest at the minute, but it's quick enough. At least on some of the shapes anyway. All we need is like several shadow shapes in one run and then we get loads of score and close to leveling up. So wouldn't mind getting that anytime soon if one wants to show up. I definitely need some more attraction because I am just drifting around the map trying to pick up as many shards as I can while also killing large groups of things. Oh, how close we were. Okay, so time would have got that for sure. 15,000. I don't want to do it. I would rather add... we add 2 girders. So we've now unlocked the cross as well, which is now 10,000. Okay, no worries. Let's just see how we get on. Kind of trying to focus the girders, to be honest, because they're like the newest one, I suppose. Shadow Bloom. Very nice. Clears pretty much the whole board. Thank you for that one. Did we get a Shadow Girder already, maybe? Just the normal girders will do for now, then. Yeah, I'm starting to see a lot of shards go to waste on the board now. We've leveled up, though. That's huge. With a bit of time left as well. We've got 19,000. Okay, that is 20,000. So we are close to getting that. I'm going to add a cross. I'll purchase a total of 500 upgrades. Nice. And I'm also going to level up the chance for them to drop some money and our pickup range twice. We could max the pickup range, to be fair, and then it's just done forever then. Don't have to think too much about it. Okay. Would like to get a Shadow Girder, please. Or just multiple shadow shapes of any kind. They're just so strong. That's how I'm planning on clearing the board anyway. Okay, good stuff. Keep going. Nowhere near leveling. With only a few seconds left to go. Not really that much score scored either. 17,000. Okay, so not enough. I'm going to add one more cross. We've unlocked splicing now. Okay, so that's kind of where we were with that before. Okay, so let's increase. I need 20,000 really, so I can max out the extra projectile thing on my attack. That would be quite nice. Don't want to start splicing any shapes yet if I can help it, you know. Probably just fully upgrade the other shapes that we've got first. Okay, nice. I keep seeing the cross, but it's too late. There's one. Nice. That was 18,400, so we can't afford that. I can increase my pickup range, my chance. I can add 3 seconds. I can increase rage, rate of fire. I'm going to add 3 seconds. And you know what? No, I'm not going to add any TNT. I'm going to add regeneration as well as impact. How about that? Okay. So we're still aiming for 20,000. Get that projectile added. That's that skill maxed. Should try and max up pickup range as well, but you know, like I keep saying, it's not the fun upgrade. I want the fun ones that deal damage and yeah, and get us leveled up as well. Okay. I see a shadow shape down there. Let's kill that. Lots of big arrows. Not the best shadow shape in the world, but it did pretty much clear the board. Is that 20? That's 20. Okay, so we can get the projectile. Well, let's do it, 'cause now that's maxed, which is pretty fun. All I can upgrade is impact for pentagons and hexagons. Okay, so we've got the maximum amount of projectiles that get fired from our hand. That's cool. I'm happy with that, I think. So now we just want shadow shapes. I don't think I've seen any on this room. And of course, we are not close to leveling up either. Could have been maybe if we got a few shadow shapes, but that's fine. That just is what it is. We got to the last checkpoint, look. Oh, you know what? We were close. We get 22,000. I could increase TNT. I can increase that. I can increase a lot of things. I'm going to increase seconds because we were genuinely only a few seconds away from leveling up there. I think we should prioritize that because I want that modifier. Now, if we can get a few shadow shapes, we should get there pretty easily. We did it without last time. Okay, let's just keep going. Oh, my luck is not there right now with the shadow shapes. Nice. Really trying to just lock in. Not quite. 25,000 though, so I could spend some money. Is there anything I can max? I can max. Let's max pickup range. Let's just get it maxed. Okay, anything else that's pretty easy to max? No, I'm going to add some more circles though. So we're up to 7 on the circles. Wouldn't mind fully upgrading those. I've maxed our pickup range, which makes me feel a lot better about just XP in general. Don't have to wave it around too much. Just got to kind of put it in the rough area where there's XP and it'll get magnetized to us. There's a shadow shape. Let's kill that. It's right in the corner though, so it's not the best. It's also a square, so it hasn't got the best kind of shadow ability anyway, but still. It's nice to actually get one. I could just get a huge shadow shape in the middle now. That'd be even better. I would like to level up really if possible. It's another square shadow shape. It'll do though. It clears some space. Another square one incoming. Oh, there's a girder one. Is that or a... That's nice. So we've leveled up. So the modifier is now... Sorry, multiplier is now 2.04. We're on 29,000. I can't afford to max out circles because it's 15,000 for the last one. So I'm going to add a girder and then I can't afford anything else. Okay, no worries. Let's just keep clearing everything. It's starting to get to that point now where it's like, you know, actually getting a little bit chaotic. Still no snakes or anything though, unless we just haven't got to that bit yet, but I feel like that would be pretty good. Okay. We're not going to level up this time. It's too strong of a level, I think. We only just made it half. Well, no, that's actually a lot over halfway. I thought it was halfway. We got 29,000, so I could get wallet. I could get bonus. I could get some more shapes. Obviously, circle is 15k. I think we do circle though. I'll get a bloom and a sparkle. Leaves us with 3k, which I will use to upgrade the regen time of circle stars and sparkles, or decrease the respawn time, I should say. The arrows are always fun. Okay. I wish there was like a piercing ability maybe, so I could pierce through a lot of these shapes, because as soon as one of my fists hit one, that's kind of it. It just... That's the end of the line for that bullet, you know, for that projectile. Okay, only 9,000 right now. More shapes definitely needed. $28,000 again. It's going to keep happening till I upgrade it. More stars. They're all so expensive. Let's go get some shapes. Let's go increase those. Okay, and then we'll get raffle next. Max out raffle. Just increases the chance for squares and triangles to double the value of their dropped shards. Could just be a better way of earning some money. Then I'm happy to max out the next row and the next row and the next row. But I'm going to do it based on a money, on, you know, on a cost analysis essentially. If it's cheaper than, like, you know, all the fun upgrades, then I'll do it. But because The fun upgrades are getting expensive now. Okay. $29,000. It's improved a bit. It's improved a bit for sure. Oh, I could really get some stuff. 3% chance to explode. That could be quite fun. That could also be quite good. Let's invest in this so we can unlock this. Become piercing. That's what I was just saying. Okay, so there was a piercing ability. We'll level up gunpowder one more time as well, and we'll do at least one raffle upgrade. Okay, that's good. We've actually got some different upgrades now. Kind of what I was complaining about as well. I should have just carried on upgrading further. Okay, nice. Oh, the different colour fists. That's pretty cool. Okay, now I'm starting to feel strong. Like I'm clearing boards a bit more, you know? Okay, let's keep going. Let's just keep clearing everything. Any shadow shapes anywhere? There's one. Nice. There's another one down here. Huge gameplay right now. Huge gameplay. We are close to leveling up. Have we got enough time to level up? We have. Yes, that's so good. Wow, 41,000. That's nice. That's really nice to have, actually. I could add more time. I'm going to increase the ghosting ability, I think. And I'll get fire rate increased while we can afford it as well. Okay. Forgot I had to click then. I got a bit worried. We're going to want to add more time now as well so we can level up again and just keep going like that. I think we're pretty strong now, so it's going to start snowballing a little bit out of control from here. Okay. I just want to focus on fetching my shards. That was a nice shadow shape ability then. Just cleared the entire board with like one circle explosion thing. One blast. Okay, 42,000 isn't too bad. I just clicked let's go without even upgraded anything in the shop. That's my bad. We should have a lot to spend when we go back. Trying to think if I want piercing as much as I want everything else, you know? Like, should I spend all my money on a different upgrade? Maybe just like maxing out the shapes. Maybe the respawn time. What's actually going to be valuable to me? I feel like explosions and ghosting should be pretty strong. Maybe I should just focus on those. Like time isn't going to get us leveled up because we've got 10 seconds left and I'm just about to get halfway through this progress bar on the left. So an extra 3 seconds isn't really going to get us much further in this one. Which I'm okay with. 83,000. Oh yeah, because I had the 40,000 from before. So I could start to max out this. I don't really want to splice any shapes. I'm going to max out gunpowder. I'm going to take lightning as well. Start to upgrade that. Okay, we can max out these things, you see. And they're pretty good upgrades to have. I mean, look at that. Okay, we definitely need some respawn time. Because I think we're starting to clear the board of all of our AoE abilities now. This is fun. Okay. Starting to think a bit more time, maybe. We could have got some big money there, but I also want to max out everything. Let's add 3 seconds. Let's add some more lightning. I completely missed this TNT. But I'm going to upgrade the wallet. 10% chance for our projectiles to drop some shards. It'll be very nice. Obviously need to level up that basic TNT as well. Kind of just forgot about that again, especially after I've got the projectile explosions now maxed out. I think time though, more seconds. Yeah, get us leveled up, get us more XP, more time to collect. Get that modifier up. So that modifier, it makes a huge difference on top of the 20% that we've got from fixing a penta piece. Okay. 60,000, that's good. I could level up Ghost. I could add more seconds. I'm going to add some more seconds. I'm going to improve lightning. Oh, yeah, I've got 700 left. Okay. Lightning is 45,000 for the next upgrade, so maybe we'll have to skip on that one. I think I need to go do some respawn times, because the board does kind of get sparse, doesn't it, for a little, only for a few seconds. You kind of left it like, oh, where should I go now? Half the board is completely gone. So maybe. I just love spending big money on big fun upgrades. Instead of reduce respawn time by 4%. I prefer like, add 100 more lightning strikes. It's just more my vibe. Some good stuff is happening right now. I feel so strong. Just a constant like little noise of like things getting crushed, I guess. It's kind of nice. 63,000. So I could level up Ghost again. I can't afford any more time. I think we want to go to here and get regeneration sorted out, right? I think that's the right thing to do. I think we then want to start working on raffle and burst. Let's max out a few of these things before they get really expensive. They give us a lot more shards, man. We can increase the value of shards dropped by shapes in that screen, so we need to work on that. Value of shards is good, that's what we want. When we get enough points, we'll upgrade time again, because time's important as well, but value of shapes is good, man. Value of shapes, or shards, sorry, that's huge. That's like, you know, potentially doubling your score some rounds. Okay. We are mowing through everything. I haven't actually maxed out the number of shapes yet either, so that could help. We've leveled up without a time upgrade. That's wicked. 67,000, so I could add some more stars. I could add a lot of things here. I think we want to add some more shapes, and we'll add TNT as well. Yeah, man, let's add some more shapes. We need it. Let's add more shapes to the board. I think I missed the snake. He was just like a cool guy that used to just sliver through the board and give me loads of points. And the arrows were like easy points as well. I do like the ghost and the explosions though. Okay. 69,000 points. What are we going to take? What are we going to take? We're going to take more shapes. They're expensive though. Well, the stars are, but it would max out stars. So let's do it. Let's do it in order of price again. Okay, I'm happy with that. And then we can just, yeah, sure. Okay. More shapes means more points, which means more prizes, people. Points mean prizes. We do be vibing right now. Nice triangle there. Good stuff. Circle. Oh, there's loads of shadow shapes. We love to see it all. Just decimated the board. Yeah, okay. Might need to start increasing the value of some of these shards a bit. Or do I just keep maxing out all the basic shapes? We need to have a look at the cost. Yeah, 67,000. I think I need to do something, you know. I think I need to get a bit more. That's only 10. See, that's 8,000. Let's upgrade these, right? Chance to drop some shards. That's pretty nice. Let's increase the damage so we can fire a bit further. Yeah, I think I should really start upgrading based on price. Get the cheap upgrades up to level with where we're at now, you know? Because the cheaper upgrades are obviously the ones that I've kind of neglected for a long time. Okay, let's just lock in. Shadow shapes, kill them all. XP bar is not looking too bad on the left, is it? Maybe that was the right decision, what we did. Okay. We get, yeah, 89,000. Look how much difference that made. Okay, so we want to keep upgrading those then, really. That one's now maxed out. Grants a chance for shapes to drop diamonds. Absolutely. And we'll just upgrade a bit of TNT as well. Okay. I'm excited to get that diamond upgrade again. That kind of, I feel like, pushes it to another level as well, because they're worth so much more than normal shards. That's going to get expensive to, you know, to make it like really prominent. So, I mean, we're doing okay at the minute. Let's just carry on, man. We're vibing. We're doing well. Shards are dropping. Diamonds will be dropping soon. We're killing things very quick, which is making me think respawn time, more shapes. I think we've maxed a lot of the respawn time, but there is the upgrade at the end of those little trees on that page where it's like a different kind of respawn time upgrade, maybe. You'd have a look at it probably. We are getting pretty strong now. Okay, time's up. Yeah, 105,000. I like that. I like that a lot. Diamonds, 25. Oh, I've already got one. I feel like I should upgrade this, max that. And I also feel like, I mean, that's going to be fun, but we need to get a few more shapes. Reduces the respawn time of square and triangle shapes by 10%. And enhances the strength for all the other upgrades. We're going to get that. I'm going to max this out, I think. Okay. Because if they respawn really quick and was it the efficiency or the strength or something of their other upgrades is increased as well, probably means they're going to drop a lot more shards. And if we're killing those the most, I'm happy with that. Obviously we want that for everything, but it gets expensive because there's like 5 upgrades for every single one of those, 5 tiers for every single one of those upgrades on that page. But that's cool. The other upgrades are fun, but they're like one-offs, you know, 80,000 for this instead of loads of little payments, which do eventually get pretty large as well, to be fair. So okay, I think we need to get some more diamond chance as well. I like the diamonds. Board doesn't feel too empty right now, so I'm quite happy. I will max out that row at least and see what else we can do. 107,000, so that's maxed out. Okay, that's good. So that's just for squares and triangles. Obviously, we'll get more along the way. They're cheap at the minute, but let's increase the value first, and then okay, yeah. Let's get a few of these maxed. This one is for hexagons and pentagons, so quite a lot of those on the board. Increase the value of the shards they drop. Give them a chance to drop double value shards. This could be another huge increase here. Another huge increase to the income, which is what we need. Okay. Could do a small rate of fire now. I think that's probably a cheap upgrade at the moment. Probably like 9,000, 10,000. You know, attack a bit faster maybe. Not that we really need to because we're not, you know, well, I mean, it'd just be nice, wouldn't it? We are kind of keeping the board quite empty at times when we get some good activations of like projectiles and stuff, so. Okay. 124,000 is very nice. I could add more time. That's an expensive upgrade that I'm going to invest in. And is there anything I can max? See, that's cheap, 10,000. Okay, and then honestly, let's add another cross. Let's go over here and let's add some burst to that one. Okay. So rate of fire and damage increased. And I'm pretty sure damage kind of just means range, really, because I think we one-shot most things we touch. I know, to be fair, actually, damage does apply to the tankier things, like the shadow shapes, and I guess on the previous video, the snake and the omegas and stuff like that. So that does make sense, I suppose. But mainly, I feel like it's the range that's increased. When we first started, our projectiles would shoot like, you know, a few centimeters. Unless that's my pickup range. So I don't know what would have increased that. There's probably an upgrade where it literally says it and I've just bypassed it thinking it was like a normal damage buff or something, but still pretty cool. Okay, the board is getting empty. I feel like I need to get more shapes, more respawn time. I don't know. I feel like rate of fire isn't what I'm most after right now. 139,000 is nice though. More time would be good. There's nothing really close to being maxed apart from lightning, which I don't want to spend that much on to max. There's another upgrade after that as well. Could get more shapes. I think we come into here. I think we get value and stuff increased on these. Okay. And then we'll... Yeah, let's get value increased on all these and really kind of prove that. All the other upgrades on the main page are just very expensive now. You know, to go from level 5 to level 6 lightning is 45k. So what's the level 5 to level 6 going to be? Or level 6 to level 7 or whatever it is? The final upgrade. It's going to be like 70, 80,000 score. Which I'm not prepared to pay for lightning, you know. Like I said, I don't think the problem right now is killing shapes, like in clearing the board. The problem right now is we just need the value to be increased. Which is why we're increasing the value on that page. And increasing the chance to double it and all that kind of stuff. Obviously diamonds would be helpful as well, but diamonds, that's another expensive upgrade. Well, actually, I think it's only 25,000 at the moment, so I might do that. Time is the interesting one, because I want to level up. How close we were to leveling up. A bit of time would have done that for us. Okay. Increase the value. Let's go across on this one. That's expensive. That's really expensive. I'm going to get some TNT, sure. Okay, we can probably level that up because that's quite cheap. Get that fully upgraded and just out of the way. Oh god, that was very satisfying. That was a cross shadow shape. I feel like the shards are a lot more all over the place on this one because I didn't have the arrows and the worm on the last one where all the big like serious shard piles are in one spot and you could just like go near it and it would pick it up. This one's a bit more sporadic. There's just shards everywhere. I guess it's because of how far our attacks go now and how far they reach and stuff, but there isn't like one big pile anywhere. It's like multiple piles everywhere, just spread out. So you have to carry on moving Max Manos the hand all the time. We leveled up without adding any extra time upgrades. That's good. We are going to have to get time, I think, to upgrade the next one, but right. Increase the value of that. That was very expensive. And to be fair, a lot of these are very expensive as well, but might have to upgrade some normal stuff on here for a bit after that, because those upgrades on that page are now very expensive. I want the respawn time, though. No, it's going to cost too much. I think maybe we just... Let's focus on adding more shapes, right? We've still got loads of shape upgrades on the main page to do. Haven't spliced any shapes yet, to be fair. I feel Don't know why I've been avoiding that so much. I think it's because I know it goes up to like 42,000 a shape, and then it probably goes up again after that at some point, but... Okay, this is some nice board clearance going on. Get that little ninja one there. Okay, nice. I'm fully locking in, man. I'm loving this. Wasn't too bad on the XP bar there as well, so more time would be good. It's just too expensive. I honestly think, like, looking at some of these upgrades, right? 20,000, 15. Let's max... Oh, let's not max you. You're still expensive. On here, these are expensive now, and these are the ones that I probably want the most. So I'm kind of tempted to just add some more shapes. You know what? Let's do... That one's kind of cheap. So let's do that one, right? That one's not so cheap. I'm going to do everything up to 15,000 on here. And the reason for that is because the next cheapest upgrade on here is going to be 15,000. Which is that. So now we're up to 20. So now I don't mind going up to 20. Okay, I think that's a way to do it if I don't know what to upgrade. We just kind of, you know, go by price. The cross, nice. I love that one. I love that shadow shape ability, whatever we call it. Just looks wicked. 500 shapes, nice circle one down there. Their explosions are quite big now because we've increased their projectile strength. Okay, I like the arrows. 1,000 shapes. We're really not doing bad on the old XP front here. I think like one time upgrade and we'll get there. I still refuse to spend that much on it. 210,000. Okay, so we're up to 25 now. So we're up to 20, right? 20, 20, 20, 20. Yeah, okay. So 20, I think we get a sparkle and we get a girder. Anything else? 20. Ghost. Okay. Up to 25 now. Oh, I just spent one at 25. Okay. I had 10,000 left. No, I couldn't have afforded anything with 10,000, to be honest. Okay. I think that's a good way of doing it when I kind of get stuck like that and don't know what to prioritize. We just go off based off cost. Okay, that was nice. The girder up there. Another girder. Go on. Okay. Circle. Go on. How are we doing? Yeah, look again. Look, man. We're close on the XP. I'm a true believer that with that upgrade, I could afford it. I could actually just pay for that. I've just paid for it. Okay. That'll do for now on that one. Right, we're up to 25. So add a sparkle, add a bloom, add a cross, add diamonds, add rage, add explosion. 18,000. We can't afford anything. It's not bad. Okay, we carry on. So what are we up to now? We spent all the we've bought all the 25,000 cost upgrades, I think. So might be up to 30. I am feeling like significantly stronger every single time now. We got the time upgrade as well, so we might be able to level up. I'm not actually sure how much time it added because I don't think we have too many shapes yet. I'm not seeing many diamonds still. As I'm just picking them up like really quick. We leveled up. Oh my god, with time left as well. 295,000 is nice. Okay, so we're up to 30,000 now. So spend all the 30,000 upgrades. Okay, still got 160,000 left. Ghost, rage, rapidness. I could max that right now. I'm going to add shapes instead. And then, to be fair, next is 35, so we can actually max it next time. Interesting to see how we do for XP now. I don't like spending money on time. It's such like a crucial upgrade, but you don't really see it straight away, so it's not as fun. Okay, honestly, not too bad on the XP. Look at that. Another upgrade, we'll get there. Obviously don't want to spend it though. 310,000. Okay, so I could max that. I probably should, but I'm going to focus on these first. 35. These are like the strong upgrades now that we need. I just don't want to do them all at once. We'll add a cross. We'll add explosion. Maxed out. Okay, rage. Diamonds. I can... let's max out sparkle. Okay, can't afford anything else now. 40,000 next. To be fair, if I increase the time and level up, it kind of pays off because I get the shard multiplier, so I get more shards. I'm trying to talk myself out of doing it. Wow, okay. I think I definitely feel stronger than the original build now. 342,000. So that's 100k. That's a no for me. Right, we're on to 40,000. Is it just you? I think it is just you. Okay. What about you? Bloom, girder. I don't want to unlock splicing. I really don't. Okay. Reduces respawn. Increases the mallet. Increases the chance for splice shapes to shoot projectiles. The first one's free, so we'll splice. Okay, and then, you know what? It's 42. I might as well do it. So we've got 2 new shapes. That's quite fun. I can't afford anything else. Penta, of course. We're not there yet, though. Need to be level 16. And have 500k and so many upgrades. Okay. We are kind of just decimating everything. Like there's nothing on the board for me to aim for anymore. Even with the new spliced shapes. Okay, we leveled up though, which is good. I like leveling up. So what we are now, 45. In fact, I can max that. Should I start maxing these a bit? I'm going to max that. Most expensive one. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Let's get that page finished. That's where all the value comes from at the minute, right? So... This is pure chaos. Even I'm confused what's going on right now. I'm just so locked in. I've just been locked in my whole life, man. This is it. This is all I know. Imagine just getting like stuck in this game. Like you could have got stuck in like GTA or something, but you just get stuck in Max Manos, and this is all you know. Your whole life. Okay, come on. So we can't level up again yet. We need more time, but the time costs 100,000, so I'm kind of avoiding that. Wanted to level up these. Oh, they're going to be too expensive to level up. So let's get shapes maxed out. Let's get lightning maxed out. Let's get some fire rate, some diamonds, and some damage, I think. Yeah, they're going to be so expensive. That's 0 out of 5. Like, that's going to get to like 300k at least. Okay. I think we're going to have to spend some money on time. I think we need to. Which is sad. But I think we need to. You know, we can level up with time. We can get a few time upgrades now as well. If they're like 100k, 110k. We can probably upgrade it like 2 or 3 times. Which should give us the ability to level up a few times as well. Okay. 6 seconds left. Yeah, I think we spend some money on time upgrades and just get leveled up, man. Get the multiplier. It's got to be worth it, right? 491,000. So we can go 3 upgrades. Okay, it should be a lot more time, hopefully. We got over a minute now. Did we have over a minute before? 63 seconds. Did we have that before? That's crazy. Okay. Got 10 seconds left. I'm no closer to leveling up, which is a worry. Oh no. I need more time. Okay. Destroy a total of 100,000 shapes. Hello. I want to get time. That cost a lot. Okay. I think we want more shapes. Yeah, let's get more shapes. Let's max out on shapes, man. That's what we need. Shapes give points. We did increase time once more as well. That's an expensive upgrade now, though. 250k for that one. I feel like my pickup range needs to be way bigger and there's no more upgrades for it. Right. I'm too focused on the XP bar, you know. I'm like praying that we get it filled. Right, we still need more time. We still need more time. That's crazy. I really don't want to invest in more time, but... Oh, how close we were. It's only a bit more time, to be fair, so it might be worth it. 350,000. Okay. We're going to max out girder, and we're going to add a cross. Reduces the respawn time of splice shape. Sure, yeah, why not? Why not? I'm hoping that time upgrade is going to get us to where we want to be right now. We were close that time. We need to move around more and make sure I pick up a lot of XP, you know? I'll pick up all of it, really, if we could. It does despawn quite quickly. Okay, we've got 30 seconds left and we're over halfway, so that's promising at least. Just do a few good shadow shapes now to really kind of, you know, help out a bunch more with the XP. We're not too far away right now. Come on, half a bar. Nice, okay, we've leveled up. We still need to level up more though. 638,000. I don't want to spend any more on that right now. We want to max out the cross. Okay, so we've got more cross. I think... Let's get some diamonds. We can max it out next time. That'll be 7 out of 7. Are the diamonds different on this? Or can I just not see them? They're like a different colour shard, or just like a different shard altogether, maybe? Maybe they're just like not blue and also not a diamond. That could be possible. I don't think we're going to be anywhere near leveling up for a while. The price of those time upgrades is just... I think it's... Well, yeah, you saw it's like 500k or 7... Wasn't it 750k now? Maybe. We have to start splicing some shapes, I think, to get some more shapes on the board. Which obviously gives us more time as well, because you get 0.02 seconds per shape or something. Added onto your total duration, so that could be... Oh, maybe I do have to splice some shapes. I could also just go and upgrade, you know, the value of the shards on the other page. We're actually not that far away. 683,000, okay. So I could go for that. I don't want to, though. I'm going to do it. Okay, what can I max? Anything I can max here? Yeah, let's max gem. I've got 83,000 left. So you know what? We'll level you up. Okay. I got another time upgrade. I could get it. I could get the level like this turn. There's potential. Okay. Don't think we're going to do it this time. We're only just halfway. I think we're going to need another upgrade on the time. Yeah, no, not quite. Need another upgrade, maybe a few more shapes as well to help out. 733,000 is nice, though. Spent 550k on that. Okay, I can increase these, but... I didn't even see this. Automatically generates shards every second of active gameplay. Just completely missed that battery. That is going to help out a bunch as well, isn't it? Bit of passive income. That would help out loads, actually, now that I think about it. Not sure how many it generates, but I bet it's loads. Keep moving the mouse around. Keep making sure we, get the most out of our shards. Not even halfway. This is scary. Scary how much it actually takes to reach level 15. Okay. Oh, we were so close. 839,000. Guess what? It's only got one more upgrade left, to be fair, so I might just do that. I'll level up Ghost as well. Bit of extra time. Can that get us there? I'd have thought so, but if not, there is one more time upgrade left. Okay. We still want to go on the second page and max out the value and the respawn time upgrades as well. If we still struggle to make it to the next level, but we were pretty close that time. Okay. Okay. Oh, nice. Can't even afford another upgrade. We've got to be level 16. Oh my good lord. Okay. I think we want to really get these maxed out, but they're so expensive. Okay. I mean, we're not too far away. Obviously, the time upgrade is 950,000, so we're going to have to reach that amount, because we couldn't afford it then. We only had 850. But maybe with the new value increases from the upgrades we just did, we can do it. Obviously, we can still splice loads of shapes as well to add more time. I just kind of want to get all those respawn upgrades done. Also, the passive shard income is probably pretty good to upgrade as well, now that I think about it. We can still get increased fire rate and damage as well. I haven't maxed those yet. Okay, so we're actually not too far away. We're like half an XP bar. Didn't get enough to upgrade time again. So I'm just going to go ahead and max these out, I think. Wow. Couldn't even afford to. 250,000 to finish that one. Good heavens. Okay. Whoa. That was cool, whatever that was. kind of focus the shadow shapes. Just because they create so many shards from killing so many things at once. Okay. This is some nice gameplay right here. Okay, a little bit closer, 970. I can upgrade stacking if I wanted to, but I don't want to. I want to increase raffle. And then I honestly think we want to increase rapidness. Battery damage, ghost. Okay. Yeah, I think so. Maybe I'll get time this time around. I would have got it then if I didn't want to max out that second page so bad. Which I then did and then couldn't afford the upgrade, so. If we get 950,000 this time, I will happily level up the final time upgrade. And that should give us enough time, I would think, to get to the next level if we have a good round. And once we get to the next level, we should be able to fix the next penta piece, right? Enter the next prestige, I think. Unless we need to do a few more upgrades. I think we have to do 360 upgrades as well. And have 500k cash in the bank, but that should be pretty easy considering we're getting like 900k cash in the bank after each round. Okay, not as good of an XP round this time, I don't think. Maybe I wasn't just collecting it as well, you know, but... Yeah, no, okay, not as good. They get 1 million though, so we can increase the time, and then I guess I could splice a few more shapes, or I can increase some of these. Oh, I didn't know that was there. Increased value of spliced shapes. Oh no. Right, I need to really like move my mouse around a lot here for this next minute and try and get as much XP as I possibly can. While also focusing the shadow shapes, of course. That bloom shape reminds me of a Minecraft creeper face for some reason. Just kind of looks the same. Okay, any more shadow shapes? There's one. There it is. There's the level up. Okay. Oh, 1.2 million is our record, and shapes destroyed is our record. Right, people. We can fix the next penta piece. Yeah, we can fix the next penta piece if we want to. I think we do want to. I don't think there's any point upgrading to max. So I think I'm ready to do it. That's going to be another video because this one is already almost 2 hours long. Yeah, nice one. Thank you all for watching. Join me for the next chill prestige of Max Manos. Goodbye.